If you want to get more walk-ins in your gym while also improving the retention, this video is made for you. I'm going to show you the play-by-play on how we get a ton of 5-star reviews for our partners, but also making sure that they get better retention. It's a bit of a strange strategy that you never see anybody else. Just want to make sure that you get to know this. By the way, it's Gabriel. We help gym owners to get to 7 figures and above by systematizing client acquisition. Now that you know who I am and what we do, I'm going to show you how to tons of 5 stars reviews, and because one of the things that we see with our partners is that they have a great product, and we just want to make sure that everybody knows about that while making sure that the little things that they can improve, they know about that, so that the members can stay for longer, while making sure that, well, they also get a shit ton of new members coming into the doors. So the strategy is founded on a few principles. We're going to use review campaigns while also making sure that the people that, well, don't really have something great to say about your gym, we're going to make sure we get them to tell you what you guys can improve, so that long term you can improve your retention. That's the play we're going to be doing. This play is, of course, something you're going to be sending to members. We are going to recommend you to send this via text. Text simply gets the best response out of all the communication ways you guys can leverage. I just created a little, like, it may look a bit confusing. Honestly, it's really simple. Why I'm going to walk you through that. So what you're going to be sending is, first, you're going to be sending a text on day 1. And this text says the following. Hey, first name, this is John from One to Fitness. Feedback is extremely important to us. We are always looking to improve our facility to help you accomplish your goals and have a great time. Would you mind rating your experience in this gym on a scale from 1 to 5? I'm going to separate everybody, which is the coolest part about this strategy, because here you may have some people that are extremely happy, and we definitely want those guys to leave you a review, because it's going to increase your rating and it's going to put you on top of the results when people are looking to see, hey, best gym in this area. You're going to be on top because you're going to have the most 5 reviews. But what we would ideally not want to have is all about reviews, because, well, it's going to decrease your ranking. You're always going to have some, but if we could right here separate the two groups, it can be incredible. And that's why we came up with this strategy, so that you can not only get a shit ton of reviews, sorry for my French, I am, so I'm permitted to do so, but number 2, making sure that you get some feedback, so that long term you can only get those 5-star reviews because your gym is just so good. How do we get that feedback and how do we get those reviews? I'm going to show you. I'm going to run you on this side of the little tree right here, because it's simple that if they respond to you on a scale from 4 to 5, you're going to be sending them this text. Great first name. If you have a few seconds, could you leave us a quick Google review? Here's a link to take you straight there. There's a trigger link, so ideally when they click the link, you know that when they click the link, you don't send them the next step. I'm going to show you in a second. What you're going to be doing is you're going to send that link. That link needs to be something that puts them right in front of the review. Like literally, you have the 4 stars, you have the leave a review, comments, and send. The more friction you add there, the less reviews you're going to have. So remember, try to find a way to get a direct link to send a review to you guys, not to your Google My Business page, but review living page, if that makes sense. Once you send that, if they didn't click the link, you wait 1 day and you send a second text just to remind them to leave a review. Hey, contact first name. Any way you could spend 30 seconds to leave us a quick Google review? No worries if not, here's a link if you have the time. Thanks, John with One to Fitness. Just to remind them, making sure we get as many. So that's what happens when you do have a rating. They give you a rating, remember, on the first text we send them, from 4 to 5. Now, because those are positive reviews that you can definitely leverage. Now, what happens if they don't send something that's between 4 to 5 and it's between 1 to 3? What you're going to be doing is you're going to create a little Google form, you know? Like simple, you go on the, you can create a form with basic questions on getting the feedback to improve your gym. So it can either be, okay, what do you think about the classes? What do you think about the facility itself? What do you think about the ambiance, the community, whatever it is that are the main selling points of your gym, or the main thing, and also leave some open questions there. See if you maybe it's something that you don't even not even thinking about, that members are really looking for. Maybe you don't have supplements and are really struggling with nutrition and you're not providing that. You don't know, but it's extremely important feedback, because when you think about it, in all business industries, you're looking to have R&D, product market fit, and all this. And the thing is, in the gym industry at a small scale, we are not doing this. Oftentimes because we don't have the budget to do work with, but here this is an incredible opportunity to have some free research and development, because you get direct feedback. So here, as I mentioned, you go into Google Forms and you use that into this strategy right here. So if they respond 1 to 3 on the rating that you asked them to send you, you respond, hey, understood first name, appreciate your honesty. Always reward the fact that they were honest. Not a lot of people are honest with you, and you gotta make sure that, well, if something sucks, they tell you. If you have a few seconds, could you fill out this quick form to see what you would like to see us do better? agenda. Here's a link to take you straight there. Thank you. And basically the same thing here. We're working on the same premise here. If you know that they clicked this link, you then send them 1 day later. It should say 1 day later here. So you wait 1 day here, you wait 1 day, and you send them a second text. Exactly the same thing here, but instead of asking them to click a review link, we ask them to click the form link so that we can get some feedback on how we can improve our gym, which is long term going to increase retention. So it's incredible. So this is what happens when somebody basically responds depending on the scales that they give you. Now, one of the really important things that we're going to leverage as well is that, hey, some people may not respond to the first text, which is why we usually have a second text. You can have a third one on a third day, but usually you're going to get 99% of your traffic and 99% of the results, you're going to get it from 2. You can push it to 3, but, helps to you. But let's say if they don't respond to the first one, what we're going to be doing then is, if they don't respond, as you can see right here, we're going to wait 1 day and send a second text accompanying the first one, as you can see right here. And this one is going to be, hey, first name. Anyway, you could spend 10 seconds to leave us a rating, no worries if not. Because the thing here, we are just asking them to respond from a scale from 1 to 5. Like, it's really like just 5. That's it. So it's really a low barrier, what would you say? A low barrier ask. An easy ask for them. So make sure that you leverage this. By the way, those are templates we use, so you can definitely get to use that, but don't hesitate to spin them around and use them to include your own sauce in the own way you communicate with your members right here, so that you can adapt to your gym, basically, yeah. And then, it looks fancy and all that because I made this tree and all this, but honestly, it's the exact same thing than the other side. It's just, hey, instead of responding to the first text, they responded to the second one. That's it. But as you can see, that's the whole system right here, so that you guys can get not only more reviews and increase retention. By the way, if you struggle to get more members, and you want to get anywhere between 20 to 50 new members per month, all that on pay on result and zero risk basis, there is a link in the description. You can click it or not. I don't really mind, honestly. If you just keep watching those videos and give me the time that you gave me today, I appreciate that, because I know that business owners, especially gym owners, your time is extremely valuable. So I appreciate that you spend it to me. Don't hesitate to not only give comment in the comment section after implementing those strategies, because I will be extremely happy to see the results that you guys will get. And yeah, give me a sub if you like this video. I'll see you in the next one.